Welcome back here to another video on the Ironman series, and today you guys already know Mayor Diana is finally elected, which is awesome. It's kind of like a back-to-back election, I do have to say, which is awesome, and we can work towards our Griffin upgrade stones. We actually got ourselves our Griffin pet to the level epic, so an epic rarity I guess you could call it, and of course we're gonna get it to legendary because then we can get those OP drops from Diana. It will make Diana a lot more fun. Of course it's quite the craft, as you can see here on the side. It requires a bunch of gold. I believe it costs actually 2 stacks of blocks, like 2 enchanted stacks of blocks of gold. We got ourselves 16 enchanted claws and a bunch of feathers. I think it's also 2 stacks of feathers, so quite the grind. Of course we got a little bit underways already from the previous episode. I think we already have almost a stack of feathers, so not too bad, but definitely still a grind here for today. Now of course one cool thing about this upgrade stone is you only require the base level of the stone to actually upgrade it to the legendary version. So you kind of put the base in the middle and you put everything around it to get yourself the legendary stone. So right now off the bat here, we're going to start off with crafting ourselves the base upgrade stone, so we have that out of the way and that we know exactly how much material we have or we've used. And we're popping out really quick here to remind you guys that there's a free sub down below to claim if you haven't done that. It doesn't cost a thing, and we're trying to reach 30,000 subscribers on the channel. We're almost close to 20,000, so thank you guys so much that have done that. And of course I heard it gives you RNG, so why not get some extra RNG from the subscribe button, and let's get back to the grind. Now before we hop into this next clip, I want to mention that if you take a look here on my purse, I have 4.9 mil left, and I did a big mistake here just now. I'm going to put a clip in because I just died without a cookie. Oh my gosh, I just lost a mil. My cookie. Oh my gosh, it's so much money. So as it looks, I did not have a cookie, and I did not wear any armor, and I just spawned a Griffin burrow, and I just died. I just lost 7 mil coins here in the game, as you can see. 7.7. What a throw. I bought a cookie just now, so let's go ahead and use this. But I guess we'll do some mining here coming up because we only have 4 mil left here in the purse. 4.9. So hopefully we have a Miracle Coal coming. But wow, what a throw. I'm definitely going to check every single time I log on now for a cookie. I usually do, but for some reason I didn't this time, and it definitely cost me a lot of coins. Okay, so it is time to craft ourselves this base upgrade stone like we mentioned. So let's grab our sack here really quick. There we go. Let's add our feathers here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2 in each corner. Grab our 8, put in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 more. There we go. And as you can see, we got it. The base upgrade stones. Grab that. Now we know that's out of the way. We have that here in the inventory. And next, we have to grind ourselves these crazy amounts of gold. Okay. A ton of feathers, and of course a ton of those claws. So I'm gonna put everything together here right now. I'm actually gonna condense a ton of this gold, turn into blocks, and see how many blocks we actually have, just so we have that out of the way. And then I'm not sure how close we are. We'll find out. And now exactly, I'll do the same thing here. I got a bunch of gold actually. I think I did like a mining session before when I was getting diamonds. So I got a bunch of enchanted blocks actually, which is not bad. I got 5 so far. Mining stack. Let's dump out our gold here. There we go. And that is a few more blocks. That is another. Wow, that's another 10 blocks right there total. There we go. Let's go ahead and compact this quick. Perfect. So we got ourselves basically half a stack here of enchanted blocks, which is pretty good so far. Now, I've thrown the actual block in the compactor as well. It's the first time I'm doing this. It's kind of scary, but hey, you know what? We need a ton of this gold. So let's compact everything like my brother here. See exactly how much we have as well. We got 8 blocks right now converted. Let's keep going. Got 24. Oh my gosh, actually a lot. Yeah, okay, so we can only do 25 blocks. That's okay. It's still so satisfying to do this on the Ironman profile because, like, that's so much, like, gold we've actually mined here in total. And I can just condense it like that and I have 25 blocks already, which is amazing. And, of course, doing it in the Mines of Devon is so much faster now, too. And on top of that, getting this gold, we're going to get it 64, right? Times 2, and we have to do this again for the golden dragon. So we're gonna need so much gold in the profile, it's actually insane. So with that being said, it looks like we do have to do a little bit of gold mining here in today's episode as well. So of course we split up the grind, we'll do a little bit of Griffin burrows. Once we get bored of that, we'll cut to mining. We'll just do that back and forth so we don't get too bored of this grind here with Mayor Diana. But that being said, let's get started here before we keep talking away and actually not getting any of this stuff done. And try to find some burrows and get ourselves a ton of these feathers. Okay, we got ourselves one of these big boys here. He's actually not too bad for us to actually kill anymore. Like, it may take us a little bit here, but damage-wise, we're chilling. Like, look at that. Already killed it. Damn. Not bad. We just have to, like, avoid, basically, the strikes and stuff like that. And then we're chilling. But I can't wait to actually get this thing up to Legendary, the Griffin here. It'd be really cool to see what we can get. And, of course, those cool drops you can get eventually as well. Like, a Critical 5, you know, a Dauntless Axe. All those things are just going to be so exciting on the profile. Now, one thing I was noticing with these Griffin burrows, I don't know if you guys noticed as well when you guys have been doing them here on the server. But you know how when you right-click and you get, like, this audio here? Usually they get, like, a note block audio, right? One thing I've noticed is that sometimes the audio changes. It's like either like a creature or something, or it's wherever you're in a different area, sometimes it changes. And instead of it being note blocks, it's like an actual creature like in your ear. And I wonder if you guys know what that is. It's only random sometimes, and it only happens a few times. Maybe I can catch it here in video, but it's completely different audio, and I don't know why. So maybe definitely comment down below if you know what it is, but it's definitely very unique. Alright, we're recording right now because we got this weird dragon sound just now from right-clicking, as you guys just heard the remaining of it. What? Why does this happen? There's such weird sounds that comes from this wand. Actually insane. But yeah, there was this weird dragon, the whole like Ender dragon sound just happened like when it spawns, or basically when it dies actually, that's what it was. Exactly, so very weird with these sounds here. Again, like maybe you guys know what it means. Maybe it means that like a certain type of loot happening on the other end of the burrow when this sound happens. But again, it's very random. It's always changing to different sounds. Even once like a water sound I had before, and it happens like one in every probably 100 burrows, and I hear that sound. So definitely comment down below. Let us know if you know what this means. If it means anything special when we're doing burrows. Now, us like having to kill all these mobs here, as you can see, we're killing the stalwart minion right now, champion. It has around 1.4 million health. Some of you guys I know are struggling with like damage and stuff like that, and just basically overall defense as well. But if you wonder what we have here, we just have the simple Shadow Assassin armor on, and also the Shadow Fury. That's what I'm using. Got my legendary, epic Griffin pet. I wish it was a legendary. And so far we've been just fine killing these mobs. So again, another thing could be just skills too. It could be a skill issue, and I have to say it. It could be skills, just the way our skills are, what level they are. Again, forging does help a lot too. Again, so getting forging up helps a ton. We don't have it that high. Now we also have a bunch of talismans as well completed. And again, the more talismans you have, or the more higher rarity talismans you have, the more points you have to put towards your sort of ability. Again, there is like this ability NPC. I forget his name again. It's kind of weird to say his name. It's right over here behind the alchemist. As you can see, it's the Thaumaturgist. And again, this one here, you can set your sort of abilities that you have with your talismans. You can put more power towards certain things, and the more higher rarity talismans you have, again, the more power points you have, and you can use more magical power towards these. So again, I'm all on Silky. So of course, it's like the Silky reforges from those Silky spools that you can drop from the Broodmother. Again, the Broodmother spawns at the top of the spider nest, so that's where you can get that. But it's a very good combat reforge. We basically are starting to unlock a lot of abilities here. We can drop some crazy RNG, even in Slayers, you know, guys. We're now Sven Slayer level 7. We're also Reverent Slayer 5, level 7, tier 5, so we can basically get ourselves a ton of those drops as well. And Void Gloom, we're getting close to getting a tier 3, eventually killing one of those too. Just overall, we're getting like access to so many cool drops, even dungeons. You know, we're getting to floor 7 soon, and get ourselves some cool stuff in those chests as well. So definitely stay tuned, definitely subscribe if you guys want to, because we still got some RNG on the way. Alright, so I'm coming back here because I just want to show you here in my inventory. One second, we get this burrow. We just hit ourselves a stack of feathers, as you can see right here. So basically like halfway there. Technically, because we still need more gold, obviously, for being halfway. But overall, it's looking pretty good. The grind is happening, and we're slowly getting there.